Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I thought I would share with you some more underrated and overrated products, and I would put them in both one video because I don't have a ton of both, and I just have some more products that I feel maybe don't get talked about a ton, and I always love these videos. The LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation. I feel like the packaging is the exact same as the Makeup Forever, but the foundation is 10 times better. I mean, I know that everybody loves that foundation. I'm probably in the, 5% that doesn't. I feel like it just accentuates all of my pores, and I feel like this does the complete opposite. It's full coverage. You don't need that much of product, and it also glides on and covers so amazingly. Like, I don't feel like you can see any of my rough texture, my pores. Oh my gosh, it is so good. The only problem is trying to find a shade because I don't really know where you can get this other than online. So I had to order like 3 different colors to try to figure it out, and these two are a pretty good match. I'm kind of in between. So this is Fair, which is pretty light, and then Natural. So I can just kind of go with both. Natural is for more when I'm like have a little bit more sun, and Fair is probably for all year round. I love both of these so much. The other product is the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold BB cream. This is actually like a Lift and Firm like prism cream, but it's more kind of wears like a BB cream. Very beneficial for those with aging skin. It has like a nice nude tint to it, and then when you rub it in the skin, it just gives it like this pearlescent, really pretty glow. You can mix it in with other foundations. It's a great product for just running errands, no fuss. I feel like a lot of different skin tones would get really good use out of this. And also you can like use it as like a highlighter, like a nice subtle anti-aging highlighter. Just put it on like the tops of your cheekbones or wherever. I think this is such a beautiful product and it doesn't get enough love. They told me about it, and it's a concealer. It's from Bare Minerals. That is what it looks like, and it is the Correcting Concealer Broad Spectrum 20. I'm in the shade Light 2, pretty much full coverage, and I have not heard a lot of people talk about this, and this is like a fantastic concealer if you want full coverage airbrushed underneath your eyes, have dark circles or fine lines, and you just want something to just kind of look airbrushed underneath the eyes, and it's not that expensive. I think this is around $20. Nice slip to it, so the application is really nice and it doesn't look cakey or anything under the eyes. It's fantastic. The next thing is powder. So I have 2 powders here. The first one is you can get at the drugstore. It's the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I got the shade Naturally Neutral. I really think this is a dupe for the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. It doesn't have the best smell, but doesn't translate on the face. It just kind of, I don't know, it has a weird type smell, but it does come with a puff, and I mean, this bad boy would last you forever. The next powder that I love is the Absolute Powder. I get a lot of questions regarding this powder, how it compares to the La Prairie and other powders that I've used, and it's definitely different and way more expensive than this. And this is also a little bit more for ladies who are more mature, or not mature, because I'm not. Even the lady who recommended it to me said she recommends it for ladies who are a little bit older, only because it camouflages all of your lines. It doesn't settle into any areas that you don't want it to settle into, and it kind of gives like a nice slip and feel over the skin. It's very radiant and smoothing at the same time. So it's not a matte. If you are super oily, I don't know how this is going to do for super oily skin. You can just see on the back of my hand, this is where the powder is and this is not. I mean, it just camouflages all of my veins and discoloration. This does have a color to it. It's kind of like a nude shade, but it goes on translucent, and this is totally matte. They do have other ones that have glitter in it, and I heard those are really beautiful as well, but I'm not really interested. This one is fantastic. Next product is probably one of the most underrated brands, I think, is Pharmacy, and I'm obsessed with this mask. It does everything it claims. This is the Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Mask. What this does is it's really nice, especially on cold days. It warms on the face, so it gives like a nice warming sensation, and it completely moisturizes the skin, tightens it, brightens. It's even and gorgeous. It's weird, like when you apply it, it definitely doesn't have a tight feeling to it, but then when you take it off, your skin looks very taut and just renewed and refreshed. One of the best masks that I've tried, and this brand, I don't know, I love this brand and I just don't think a lot of people talk about it. Really loving. It's from Algenist. And this is the color correcting bronzing powder. And I really love the color of this. This is what it looks like. It has, it's mainly a brown color, but if you look closely, it has like blues and pinks and yellows. I think that is all for correcting the skin and kind of making it the perfect bronze color. This is really pretty. It's kind of like a light medium shade, but not too orange, not too cool. And oh, it is so, but I mean, this one is just, I feel the perfect kind of bronzy nude shade. Oh, you're not gonna be able to tell. You can't swatch a bronzer and give it any justice, I swear. I mean, today it's not gonna really pick up on camera, but one of like the best products that I've used, and I've not heard anyone talk about it. The other blushes that you don't really like, doesn't get a ton of love on here, are the Armani ones. And they are small, but they're totally packed with pigment once you apply them. They're not great swatchers, and the color range is really nice. So I have Nudo, which is like a, I don't know, it's a nude mauve color. Oh, it's so pretty. And then Skin. So Skin is peachy. Nudo is more of like a nude mauve. Really pretty, like creamsicle type color. And then this nude is one of the prettiest nude shades. Like if you want really pretty nude slash contour color and you have super fair skin, this one would be perfect for you. Because it's not gonna apply muddy or anything, and it almost has that rosiness to it to give you kind of a glow. The last couple of products, this color I've been loving from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's called Custard. Unique crease shades that I own, and I wear it a ton. It's really pretty. It's kind of like this yellowy brown shade, and it just looks really pretty in the crease. Not too muddy, very appropriate everyday color. So let's move on to products that I feel are really overrated. The Artist's Ovalate brush. I first bought this, I felt like it was the most magical, like magic wand to my face ever, and it really is a good brush. I mean, it's expensive. I'm not gonna get any more because I found these guys that are like $3.99. So $70, $3.99. Since buying this is kind of overrated because, I mean, it does get like the majority of your face and it's a very good like blender, but this does the exact same thing. So don't waste your money on this. Get this $3.99 guy because it's totally perfect. Pro Glow. I hated this foundation. I felt like it accentuated every pore, crevice, zit on my face, and people like went crazy for this, and I don't understand why. I just don't understand why. I just did not like it at all. I thought it was like total crap. Products, it's the Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion for Lips. This doesn't do anything for your lips at all. It actually feels worse than Vaseline, if that even can happen. Like Vaseline, I feel like is very smoothing. This almost has a Vaseline texture, but like grittiness in it, which throws me off. Like, I'm like, do I have food on my mouth or something? Like, I think that is not good. And then the MAC Fast Response Eye Cream. Trisha's gonna hate this because she loves this product so much. I don't feel like this does anything for my eyes. I mean, look how much I've used. And I would not repurchase this. I feel like it just doesn't do anything but look cakey under my eyes. I don't know. It just doesn't depuff. It doesn't do jack shit, okay? It just doesn't. Primers that I'm going to keep, or I might give away, and I'm gonna do a makeup sale next month before I leave for LA, and just to kind of get rid of some stuff so I can buy more shit. The Gucci Face Silkening Primer, kind of overrated. This did not do anything for my face. I didn't feel like it smoothed out pores, lines. I know that everybody's skin is different, so it's kind of hard for me to tell you don't get this product because it could work for you. It just did not work for me, and I feel like It's kind of expensive for a primer, so maybe try something else that works, like the Guerlain L'Or, which is like a lifting, gorgeous primer. This, I just feel like I've used it a couple times, so I'm gonna think about giving it or selling it. I'm not sure. I probably will. The Becca Backlight Priming Filter, you can tell that I've not used this. I probably will sell this. I think it's like right there. It just doesn't do anything for me. It's supposed to illuminate the face. I think it does, but I almost feel like it makes my skin look very greasy, and I liked it at first, and then it just started to not work for me. So I don't know how that happens. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it just, I feel like, is not the greatest primer out there. And there's so many other good ones, so many, and this is just not one of them for me. Is this Marc Jacobs? Oh, I like seriously have like used like I've used this once. Is the Invisible Undercover. So I think I'm gonna sell this too. It does the exact same thing as the Too Faced, but it's a little bit more expensive. So I'll probably sell it to you at the Too Faced price, because it just, I don't know, I think you're just paying more for the name, and I really do love his product. It moisturizes, and that's about it. So if you want a really good moisturizing primer, this is the one. If you want something to cover flaws, make a really pretty canvas, this does much. I really just don't think it does. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.